Dear students, greetings for the day. Today we will study about nature and scope human resource management. Topic to be covered: Introduction, meaning and definition of HRM, scope of HRM, differences between PM and HRM, the nature of employment relationship, HRM functions and objectives, evolution of HRM in India, why study HRM. Introduction, challenges faced by organizations, global competitiveness, implications on HR, workforce diversity, ethical issues, advances in technology and communication, sensitive approach to environment, shift in employees' need for meaningful work. Introduction. Every organization is essentially a blend of material and human resource, HR. Human resource refers to the knowledge, education, skills, training and ability of the members of the organization. Human resources are the most valuable and unique assets of an organization. Even though specific human resource functions, activities are the responsibility of the human resource department, the actual management of human resources is the responsibility of all the managers in an organization. The scarcity of talented resources and the growing expectations of the modern-day worker have further increased the complexity of the human resource function. What is HRM? HRM is concerned with the people's dimension in the organization, facilitating the competencies and retention of skilled force, developing management systems that promote commitment, developing practices that foster teamwork, making employees feel valued and rewarded. Definition. HRM refers to acquisition, retention, motivation and maintenance of human resources in an organization. HRM is the planning, organizing, directing and controlling of the procurement, development, compensation, integration, maintenance and separation of human resources to the end that individual, organizational and social objectives are accomplished. Human resources are the greatest assets of an org. All other resources get connected through men. To make them deliver, they need to be properly selected, properly trained, properly motivated. Process of acquiring, training, appraising and compensating employees such that they are motivated to achieve both the organizational and individual goals. Scope of HRM. Very vast. Covers all major activities in the working life of a worker from time an individual enters into an organization until he or she leaves comes under the preview of HRM. The nature of the employment relationship. Functions. Functions of HRM include facilitating the retention of skilled and competent employees, building the competencies by facilitating continuous learning and development, developing practices that foster teamwork and flexibility, making the employees feel that they are valued and rewarded for their contribution, developing management practices that endanger high commitment, facilitating management of workforce diversity and availability of equal opportunities to all. Functions of HR. Operative functions: staffing, development, compensation, motivation, maintenance, integration, emerging issues, managerial functions, planning, organizing, directing, controlling. Operative functions. Objectives of HRM. Societal objectives: to be ethically and socially responsible to the needs of the society while minimizing the negative impact of such demands upon the organization. Organizational objectives: to recognize the role of HRM in bringing about organizational effectiveness. Functional objectives: to maintain the department's contribution at a level appropriate to the organization's needs. Personal objectives: to assist employees in achieving their personal goals in a manner that their personal goals enhance the individual's contribution to the organization. HRM and 3Ps. People, core strength of an organization. Any resource can be replaced but not HR. Processes evolve over a period of time. IT-enabled environment facilitates engineering effortlessly. Performance. The pillars of performance are people and IT. Organizational performance in terms of value creation and return on investment. Human resource management. The real sources of competitive leverage are the culture and capabilities of your organization that derive from how you manage your people. Concept of human resource management. Today's organizations constantly mold itself to meet the business challenges despite economic, political and social patterns in which it exists. The efforts made by organizations to sustain business metrics like revenue, profits and growth, market share is possible only through the people in the organization who work towards making this happen within the enterprise. According to Fisher, Sonnenfeld and Shaw in their book Human Resources Management, HRM involves all management decisions and practices that directly affect or influence the people or human resources who work for the organization. Concept of human resource management. Concept of human resource management. A human resource manager has to build an effective workforce, handle the expectations of the employees and ensure that they perform at their best. Some of the objectives of HRM. The objectives of HRM can be classified into the following. To act as a link between the top management and the employees. To arrange and maintain adequate manpower inventory, which in turn ensures the smooth working of the organization. To help keep up ethical values and behavior amongst employees both within and outside the organization. Scope of human resource management. The scope of HRM is wide and far-reaching. An understanding of HRM is important to anyone who is employed in an organization. HR issues become important wherever there is a group of workers. Staffing is performed by all the managers as a managerial function, either directly or indirectly through HR department. All managers are, in this way, HR managers, since they get involved in HR activities such as selecting, training, inducting, compensating and motivating the employees along with industrial relations activities. Scope of HRM can be classified under the following heads: HRM in personnel management, HRM in employee welfare, HRM in industrial relations. Scope of human resource management. Evolution of HRM in India. Welfare, 1920s 1930s. Administration, 1930s 1940s. Employee relations, 1940 1960s. Functional expertise, 1970s 1980s. Business partner, player, 1990s. Why study HRM? Taking a look at people is a rewarding experience. People possess skills, abilities and aptitudes that offer competitive advantage to any firm. No computer can substitute human brain, no machines can run without human intervention and no organization can exist if it cannot serve people's needs. HRM is a study about the people in the organization, how they are hired, trained, compensated, motivated and maintained.